Hello everybody, the Amsteel guy here, excited to bring you guys yet another new product. Today we're going to be talking about the R.A.B or the Ripcod Amsteel belt, which I have right here on this custom gear modification saddle. So as you can see, I already have this partially installed. Right now it's going to be an installation video as well, and I'm going to show you exactly how this works. So this belt is a 3/16 Amsteel belt with a pull loop, and I'm going to show you how to tie the knot and everything right here. This works on any saddle that has the free-floating design for a belt. So the Latitude metal-free saddles that have a Oplex belt, or the custom gear modifications that have Amsteel or Oplex belts, as well as I believe the new Tethered Phantom has this design belt, as well as the TX5 saddles. Some of them have this. So real quick, I'm going to show you how to install this. Angle the camera down a little bit. And what you're going to want to do firstly is, when you are planning to put this on, I'm left-handed, so this loop is on my left side. When I tie this knot, I'm going to put it across and I'm going to be tightening. I'm going to have my left hand on the knot and my right hand pulling it. So if you're right-handed, you're going to want to have it come through on your right hip, and you are going to tighten it with your left hand. But that is something that you want to figure out beforehand. So what you're going to want to do is, especially if you're in a colder climate like I'm in Michigan, you're going to want to go about 6 inches past this berry, and then that's going to be where you want to start this knot. That is going to be to accommodate for clothing and bulk as the season goes on. I'm going to send this in a 6-foot length. Mine is already trimmed as I've been messing with it. So make sure before you put this on, you accommodate for that winter clothing. Now that I have my spot, I am going to slide this back. I'm going to slide this off, and I'm going to show you how to tie this knot. So how to tie this knot, you'll obviously have a lot more tag end than this. This will be able to fit people that have 48-inch waists if that's someone who wants it. You are going to have this pinched, and then I always like starting right where the berry is. So I just slid it back down, and what you're going to do is you're going to start underneath, and you're going to wrap this 5 times around the piece with the thumb pull tab. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Next, I am going to dress up the knot a little bit, and I am going to run this back. So I just switch this around, and you are going to run it underneath, and you're going to run it through 2 of these loops on the far side. So you're going to run it all the way back across, and you are going to run it through 2 of the loops, and that is going to be what cinches this down so it doesn't come apart. So you might have to kind of loosen this up a little bit and pull it through, and then tighten it up when you're done. But this is the easiest way to tie this knot, and the best way to keep this tight on your waist. So 5 loops. After your 5 loops, you're going to feed it back to where you started the first loop, and then feed the tag end all the way back through the first 2 knots or loops. And then you'll have this little bit. It'll be obviously a lot longer. Mine is already trimmed, so I did a very good job keeping it the same length. And what you're going to want to do there is, if you can't, when you have it longer, you'll tie a little stopper knot, and then I'm going to include a piece of shrink tubing. So when you trim it, you'll put the shrink tubing on and heat the shrink tubing up, and you'll be all set. Now, once you put this on, I'll show you. Since there is a pull tab, which is what makes this belt great and super easy to tighten, there's going to be a little bit more of a tag end, but it's this easy to tighten. And then you just tuck it in, and you're good to go. This saddle is not coming off my butt, and as you can see, I can pull on the loops, everything. It's a rock solid knot. And then to loosen it, you simply grab the knot, and this would all be dressed up with a piece of shrink tubing, so you would not have the frayed ends here, and you just pull it out to take it off. Now, downsides to this style of belt, you have to step through it. It's plain and simple. Anyone with an Amsteel belt or rope belt knows that you already have to step through it. Positive, you are cutting off significant weight. This weighs under 1 ounce. So if you are someone that is majorly concerned about weight, this is a great option. Another thing that makes this great is the pull tab. This is a 2-inch pull tab. You just put your thumb in it and you can pull it tight. It works very well. It's very simple to do. And I am starting to put pull tabs on a lot of products that we sell. A lot of the whoopee slings will start coming with pull tabs. It just makes stuff so much simpler. That is, and it's a 3/16 Amsteel. So this is rated to 1,720 pounds safe working load. And as I said, this will come in plenty long enough. It will come in 6 foot length, and you trim it to the length you need as you go. Just make sure you're accommodating for winter clothes if you do have to wear winter clothes. And if you have any questions, please reach out to me at theamsteelguy@gmail.com, Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, whatever platform, Eastern Woods Outdoors. I am more than willing to answer questions and help out with anything that you might have. So that is the R.A.B, or the Ripcord Amsteel belt. This belt will also be featured on the Agile from Outdoor Made saddle, as well as one of our bridges that we are working on. So any questions, again, hit me up on any of the social medias or YouTube, and thanks for watching.